Hey folks, Internet Dude here. Hey, just want to give you a pretty quick video, but kind of an update video. It's been a little while since I had anything here about my P100D. If you take a look, I managed to get the car really dirty. The roads are cold, wet, dirty, snowy, icy this time of year. I just went on a road trip last weekend. Fortunately, I got my winter tires on in time. I went with a different tire than I had last time. These are the Pirelli Ice Zero FRs. They're studless, and they're on the factory 19-inch wheels that the car came with. And I do not have the plastic caps on the lug nuts at the moment. I'm going to wash the car first and then put them on. But here's the tires. I've maybe put on probably 1,000 kilometers, or maybe just a little under, on these tires, and so far they seem to be good. It's hard to compare exactly between these and the other Michelin X-Ice 3s that I have on the other car, but if I had to give one of them an edge, it probably would be the other tires. I'd have to do a little more back-to-back driving, I suppose, to really know which one's better for my conditions here. So yeah, I got the P100D in the shop today, and the purpose of this video is I just wanted to give you a quick update, but I also want to show you the 3D MAXpider floor mats. So let's take a look. All right, so even though I've only had this car since about June of 2018, and it's currently December 2018, the floor mats that are in here were in the old car, so they're about 2 years old now. Can't really see much here. They are dirty. Yeah, can't see anything. I'll take you to the front row because you should be able to see them better. So we'll take a close look. As you can see here, I left the 3D logo in. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab a light. Just hang on. All right, that's better. I got my handy dandy Astro light. It's very bright. I use it for working on vehicles and other things. I really like this light. So now, because these are a lighter floor mat and I have a pretty bright light on them right now, you know, they don't normally look this bad in person. You know, if you take away the light, it's like, okay, yeah, they look bad, but then you light them up and it's like, oh, they look really bad. But what you're seeing here is the result of Saskatchewan winter driving. You have snow and salt and dirt and ice and everything, and this is just how the mats look sometimes. It's just reality. I know some guys, you know, hey, if you wanna complain about how disgusting these are, go right ahead in the comments below, because I've had that before. I'm kind of used to it. Yeah, so the only thing I'd really say, like, they do a good job of catching everything, and I like that bigger lip on the edge. One thing I did notice though on the weekend is I was getting in and out a lot, and I got a lot of slush and snow and ice and water and everything in there. And what happened was my pant leg was dipped into the water when it was wet and kind of pooling up in there. And so the back of my pant leg got a bit wet. But other than that, I really like these mats. They've held up well. I'm actually going to wash the car next, so what I'll do is I'll scrub the mats clean, and then come back and just show you the mats once they're scrubbed clean. Let me take you over to the passenger side too. We'll take a look at that one, because that one got a fair bit of use too. So yeah, you know, the whole car is dirty, but I'm gonna wash it right away. So you can see here again that kind of white outline, that's from, I believe, like the salt that's put down on the roads here to help keep the roads safer. So you can see that residue. So it kind of tells you where the water level would have been in terms of the melt off and the amount of water that builds up on the mats. Now it's good because, well, here I'll see if I can do this for you. Just lift it up, and you can see it does an excellent job of not getting the carpet underneath dirty. So Just make sure it's in the right spot. But that's the thing I really like about these mats is the nice edge that comes up fairly tall. And yeah, so again, same deal. 3D logos there. I wish it wasn't there, but if I took the 3D logo out, there would be 1 or 2 holes. I can't remember. I wasn't looking there, but anyway, there's the P100D. Oh yeah, there was one more thing here. See if I can show you this. It happened on the weekend on my road trip. My glove was muddy, and I reached up here to put the seatbelt on, and oh, I got a bunch of mud all over that headliner area. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clean that, but it's kind of what happens when you're on road trips. Not a lot you can do about that. See there, and the carpet got a little dirty too, but I need to give the whole car washing. It's absolutely filthy, disgusting, and fortunately the weather stayed pretty cold the last few days, so I should be able to wash it and keep it clean at least for a few more days until it warms up a little bit again. But this is pretty typical in the winter. I know some people raged when I was like, had a previous video about my dirty car, but yeah, so I'll wash the car and clean those mats up, and we'll take another peek at them. Oh, that's so much better. I washed the car and I actually decided to wax it. I had a little bit of time, so I waxed it, and yeah, holy man. I'm hoping the wax will help keep it looking just like new, because she's looking sharp. But yeah, I just wanted to follow up on these mats. I have them down here, so I just kind of scrubbed them off, used some car wash soap, I guess it would be, and a scrub brush, and scrub them. So they're certainly not perfect. They're not quite as clean as they could be. If I really wanted, I'm sure I could get them cleaner. But I do really just want to show you what 2 years worth of wear looks like on these. So if you take a look, you can see there's still a bit of brown there. Again, if I scrubbed it harder or maybe used a different cleaner, it would probably clean that up a little bit better. The logo seems to be in good shape on this side. Like it's still in really good shape. I did notice after it was clean that there's a little bit of wear in here, where your heel would be for the accelerator and the brake. So a little bit of wear in there, and I would consider that normal wear. I wouldn't say that these are bad mats. Like, I still really like these mats. If I had to do it over, I would buy them again. I did buy a black pair for the other car. And so I kind of I might consider the carpet mat in the future. They have a carpet version of this too. But I've been really happy with the rubber. So again, it's just dirtiness. I just didn't quite clean it as well as I could have. But overall, this one doesn't seem to be showing any heel wear. Probably because it's the passenger. They wouldn't necessarily have their heel in one or two positions, while driving or riding. And I did notice a little tiny bit of paint must have come off here on the 3D logo, and it's bent up just a tiny bit on the corner here, but not a big deal. Just so you can see the back, there's actually 2 holes, 2 pins in that logo. And I'm just concerned that if I take the logo out, water and stuff can drip through, so the logo's ugly. If these were black, you could take some paint and you could black that out, and then it would probably blend in quite well. But there's the mats. This is the 2-year update on them. I'm happy with them. I bought another pair. That's how much I like them. Compared to the Tesla OEM WeatherTech ones, I definitely prefer these more. I've had both. In terms of other offerings, I've heard of Tux mats. And then there's Lloyd mats. I think they might be carpet. And then there's some other ones that have the kind of dimples in them, which I don't care for because it doesn't have the edge. But here's the car. Give you just a real quick walk around while I conclude the video. But you guys can be happy again that the car is looking good and cleaned up. Winter tires on. Put the lug nut covers on, so they look good too. So yeah, car's looking good. If you liked the video, definitely leave me a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, leave me a comment, or any other feedback, leave me a comment again. And yeah, thanks for watching.